Oh, we've got King Sport Cal for 30 minutes. Unbelievable. Where's the dedication, Cal? You quit your job. Quit that job and you join us. Started stream a couple minutes early today because I'm antsy to get going. Got a ball game to play. It's Q&A. A game and A. I'm trying to catchphrase it. Hudsonizer's here. What's up? It's been a bit. Ranger Donald's here. No boats, Ranger Donald. Apologize for that. That Sabersmith is here. One pitch, one out. On the Padres now. King's Forecast says, where was you last week when I was off? Wangers didn't have a show Monday when I was off either. I apologize. Where was I last week, King Sport Cal? I don't remember where I was. I couldn't stream. It also has been really, really hot in L.A. and really, really humid with that heat, which is not normal for us. And I just think I didn't want to sit down. Crafted Jedi's here. Paige Turner's there or not. Question coming in from Hudsonizer. Are you disappointed with the Yankees in action at the deadline? And I don't watch baseball much anymore. I just kind of follow it from afar. I follow franchise mode on the show more, but seems as the Yankees need to kind of refresh some things in the offseason. Maybe new manager like, say, Donnie Baseball. Can't quit. I was born to work. Same with me. Kyle Hudson says decided to make an effort to be around more. That's great. Will McClellan's here. Baseball. Go Atlanta, he says. Crafted Jedi is here. Yeah, so I'm going to play some baseball, but the game's not the focus today. By the way, Toby West on the mound for my Padres. This guy right here. 33-year-old rookie. Signed him. I may have altered his stats a little bit. I have a whole story to him joining. He's been pitching in Japan the last couple years. You all know I go deep into my franchise mode. This is the 2044 season, I think, or it might even be 45. Let's check that out. What season is this? What season is this? 2045. I'm in the 2045th year of our Lord. And playing there. Vermont Mike's here. So, yeah, I'm going to play some baseball, but you guys can ask me some questions, as long as they're not about struck companies and their shows or movies, and I'll answer them. I mean, you could ask them. I don't have to answer them. And I'll play a game of baseball, which I'd normally be doing. But, yeah, I had a little extra time in the schedule. I'm trying to, make the Wednesday game streams a reality, and we were going strong for a while. Comic-Con took me out of it. Oh, that's a base hit down the line. It's going to be 2. Barry Bark and run. Sabersmith hasn't watched a baseball game in years. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't watched a baseball game in a long time, and which is crazy because baseball is it was at one point in my life even more than Star Wars. Hard to believe. I know. No reason. I kind of drifted off. I still love the sport. I play MLB The Show almost every day, but just not a big part of my life anymore. Jonathan Stillflex is here. I missed you. I missed you, Jonathan. Oh, we're gonna get him. I'm the vice president of baseball operations. Title I gave myself for the San Diego Padres. This is my first year at the Padres. I've been with the Mets the last 3 years. I got fired. That was following a tenure with the Dodgers, in which I got fired, which had followed 6 years in San Francisco that ended with me getting fired, which had followed like several seasons in New York with the Yankees, in which I didn't get my contract renewed. I'm starting to think I'm the problem here. In this go-round, I have not won the World Series. If you watch me stream in 2018 when I would play MLB The Show 18, I won several World Series titles. I was pretty good as a GM and vice president of baseball operations. Nightfall Productions is here. Says, this is dope. Got to get me this game. And keep in mind, this is MLB The Show 2021. So I think the game's gotten a little better. But I have not got to the last 2 years because I can't carry this franchise over. And I understand why they did it, but they did that to me before. So I got this game, and I started all over from scratch, and now I had to do it again. I would have to do it again. I don't want to do it again. Hudson Eisner says, "It's the great Taylor Swift once said, 'Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.' I love Taylor Swift. I didn't get to go see the Eras tour. I feel bad about that. Would have loved to have seen Haim open up for Taylor Swift." King's Forecast says, "I never liked baseball. Was got put in the outfield. Riveting." I played outfield a lot until I got a little better. I was a catcher, played first base, but not good enough to make the high school team. And so I had to fall back into comedy and theater. But this is what I wanted to do first. Mike Fink is up there saying, "I got MLB TV for the first time in years last month for my Orioles." Yeah, Orioles. I'm actually, as even though I'm a Yankee fan, happy the Orioles are doing good. I think it's good for baseball to have Baltimore atop every now and then. I like that. I had MLB TV 2 years ago, and I liked it. I just never watched a game. I would go to the app and watch the highlights more than actual games. So $25 a month, I had to cut it. We got Ranger Don says, "I'm going to a Major League game, and they're playing the Little League World Series park." Oh, that's right. That's great. Johnson Stillflex says, "How realistic will this stream be? Are we getting a true seventh inning stretch?" You can all sing. You can all sing. Greg Taylor, who just hit that ball, is 44 years old. His career was left for dead. And then he found a home with Cleveland and had a good year, and then went to the Padres last year, had a good year, crossed 600 home runs, just crossed 3,000 hits. This is a Hall of Famer you're watching playing right now. Again, did I mention I take franchise mode pretty seriously? King's Forecast says, "I can never play basketball despite being tall. I can't dribble and run at the same time." I can't dribble and I can't run, and I definitely can't do it at the same time, so I'm with you. Ken Plum's here, just came to see what emote pitchers, the emote dances the pitchers can do. I can read. No emotes. They do get happy. If I strike someone out, my pitcher will give a fist pump, maybe do a little dance. Jonathan Stillflex says, "On a real note, just to be sure, are the Star Wars comics writers on strike? Well, or just tell movies?" No, comic books are not covered under those unions. I don't even think they have a union. They need one because comic book writers are treated rather poorly. And they're treated poorly by the studios, you know. I was a big fan of the Hawkeye run by Matt Fraction and his team. And look what happened. I like that Disney Plus series. But almost no credit to the people that made it what it was in the comics. Sabersmith says, "I used to go to all the games all the time with my pops, then going to games became going to movies. This began my fandom." Yeah. Around when I started working more in digital media in 2015 and all that time, all that stuff back then, I had less time to come home and watch baseball. One of the things that kind of changed watching sports for me is you can't just come home and turn on cable TV and watch ESPN or the Baseball Network. You have to go get an app. You have to do this and blah, 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 you know, the world we live in, which I'm all for progress. But it changed my habits. And once you change your habits, it's hard to go back. Kingsport Cal continuing his journey through why he can't play sports. Says, "I've always been way too skinny for football. Did play wide receiver for a bit." He says, "I could see you as a wide receiver, Kingsport Cal. One of them, bleep talking wide receivers, like a Deion Sanders on the offensive side of the ball. I could see that, Kingsport Cal." Ranger Nonsense says, "Pirates uniforms look like the Pirates." Yeah, I don't love these Pirates or these Padres uniforms. I kind of like the last few years, but everyone else in real life loves these Padres uniforms. So here they are. I can switch. I can go. I have some. You have options to play with different uniforms on. David McKay is here. Says when you're playing in the 2004, are the players old or they just make them new players? There are very few actual real players left in this franchise now. I think There's a couple in the free agent pool, and they're like in their late 40s, and it's kind of unrealistic that they're still out there. So these are all computer-generated players. I'd say about 70% of the players you're seeing right now are computer-generated. About 30% are generated by me. I go in and edit the players. And as I said before, and I reveal in more detail on Force Center's other center episode tomorrow on video games. I go really deep into this. You know? Yep. Yeah, Plume points out Matt Fraction was a consultant in the Hawkeye series, which is more respect than most comics creators have got. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Someone put out, saw, I saw a graphic someone posted out about, like, you know, if you get paid like $8,500 to write a run of comics, and then you take out taxes, take out agent and managers, and then divide it, you get like $1,000 for a 6 month, $1,500 for a 16-month run or something like that was the stat. Yeah, so comic writers not exactly rolling in the dough, so maybe they need a union. King's Poor Cow, who is a Team Zok member, become a Team Zok member. Go to Stream Elements and get a hat. That was all set up when I thought I was going to be streaming about 3 to 5 days a week, but then I got a job, and I haven't. So everything's set up for me to come back once, because eventually I will lose that job. I will come back, and we'll be full force here on the channel. King's Poor Cow says, have you noticed that Gen Z is adopting old tech? I haven't. How so? Like what? Typewriters? Beepers? What are they doing? All right, we still got, by the way, this rookie, he's a 33-year-old rookie making his major league debut right now. Sign him out of Japan. None of that's real. But I love hanging out and just catching up. This is a good way to catch up. Go Dodgers, says Brian Tiller, and I'm tall and play point guard in high school. I've been in person. I've seen Brian Tiller in person. I can confirm. BC Tiller can barely fit into a car or a seat at a concert. He's a tall drink of water. And at comedy shows, he stands out in the dark crowds. Trey T is here. Sabersmith says, playing sports was my life until I discovered my nerdy side. Yeah. As I always say, it's the same muscle. Whether you look up to Batman or Derek Jeter, it's the same thing, a fictional character that you want to be. It's the same muscle, and I always hate to see it so separated. But as I was starting to say, yeah, I lost some of my energy for sports because I was just more wrapped up into the fandom worlds. And then I got to the point where I kind of missed the sports world because the fandom world was disgusting and worse than the sports world after a while. Jonathan Stilfex says, hot take, I think baseball would be nice to watch if there was a video review on iffy calls for pitches. Kind of think it would be interesting to umps only called in-play decisions. I don't think that's the case. I don't want robot umps. I don't love the video reviews, but I'm okay with moving forward with them. I don't have a problem with them in football, so I shouldn't have a problem with them in baseball. But no, I like we don't want Eric Gregg in the 1996 playoffs or 97 playoffs with Levon Hernandez of the Marlins, where Gregg was calling strikes, 1 foot out of the strike zone. We don't want that, but I like that each umpire's got their flavor. It's always been a favorite thing of mine. But I know a lot of people like robot umps. They like that idea. Kingsport Gal says, nothing wrong with sports. I just think a lot. I think they can go hand in hand. Kingsport Gal's adding CRT TV, old flip phones, digital cameras, CDs, DVDs. They think they're cooler than old tech. Like people reviving vinyl. Yeah, see, but that's the point there, Cal, right? That's the point to me. What is old is new again. I think every generation does this. And then the Gen Alpha, is that who comes up after this? Gen Alpha will take young millennial and Gen Z tech and make it their own. You know, when Apple Watches become uncool and old and everyone's got a hologram watch, they'll be like, "Ooh, but look at me, I got an Apple Watch." You know, that'll be. I love that. Johnson Stillfex adds, even if they're more accurate on the pitches, yeah, I don't need it to be accurate. I think that's, to me, part of baseball's appeal is its organic form, that it is on a diamond that is very exact down to the inch, but it's played with and umped by humans. I think, again, I don't have a problem with, like, Armando Galarraga should get credit for that perfect game because it was a complete blown call and it was in the field. So if the replay had happened, it would have been a perfect game. And I think you can go back and maybe retroactively give it to him, and I think no one would have a problem with that. So I don't have a problem with video replay. I just think spiritually, baseball is a pastoral game. I've also been watching Ken Burns' baseball documentary again for the 15th time, as well as his Vietnam doc. So I'm in a baseball is an organic spiritual game mode right now. You guys are good. I feel good. I see, and it relaxes me. I'm not yelling and screaming. Not having droids shoot me here. I'm just hanging out with y'all. Ask questions. Good way to get back. A good way to get back into the swing of things. And this is actually leading up to a new episode of The Blathering, dropping at 5 p.m. on the podcast feed and the YouTube channel here. So I'll be wrapped up before 5, so that video can get it too. But yeah, new episode of The Blathering. It's a grumpy one. It's a serious one. Had to just get some things off my chest about this insanity around the UFO hearings. I've actually got friends kind of upset at me who aren't talking to me as much right now. Kind of crazy. Trey T's here, Brian Tiller's here, Mike Fink's here. Seeing Mike Fink in there reminds me I need to go back to that yogurt shop, that yoga-gurt shop. King's Pork House says, my game of choice is billiards. I think a man's game. It also involves a lot of skill. It really does. I fancy myself a billiards fan who's not good. I wish I was good. I'm not as bad as I probably am selling it, but I had a old friend for a while, and one of her favorite things to do was, oh, that's gone. Oh, that's gone. We got it. They got it. Ah, damn it. Nationals are on the board first. Anyways, this friend of mine would go almost every night to a local billiards bar, dive bar place near UCLA's grad housing and master's program housing, I should say. And I would go with her for a while, and I would get smoked every time. But I'd be like, I'll play, and I just couldn't do it. Kingsport Houses used to hustle pool. Yeah, I think I remember that. I had those yellow Reebok high tops I used to wear basketball. My sister repainted them. You can repaint shoes? Kingsport Cal, did you know this? You can repaint shoes. That was an opposite field blast, too. Don't worry, I've made up for them by deciding to talk to you even more. What did I miss that? Someone's not talking to me? Oh, my friends, yes. That's fair. We'll be good. I just got some friends who really want there to be aliens. That's fair. I'd love there to be aliens. I'd love aliens to, hang out with me at Mexican restaurants and tell stories of the world. There's not one shred of truth in those hearings or what's being claimed. And it's pretty obvious, but I got some friends who just, nope. And so I took a pretty hardline stance about it this past week. And, you just notice text messages are coming a little less and interactions are just a little bit more distant. That's fair. He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the we got it. We're out of the fourth inning. We need to score some runs, though. Kingsport Cal, give me, before you leave, man, you got to give me some luck here. Kingsport Cal has also won various pool tournaments. Ken, in the ghetto, you can paint anything. In the ghetto. I think that's what Elvis was singing about. It makes sense. I got a new car now, and I'm thinking of, wouldn't it be great if I could paint it like Star Wars colors? I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that. I have the most I refuse to put anything on my car sticker-wise, like no bumper stickers, no window decals, nothing goes on my car. I haven't put anything on my car since my first car in 1993. And today, though, I did what I've never really actually done. Walked right past my car with my shopping cart and just could not find where my car was and realized I'd passed it easily 5 minutes earlier. So I don't know. Maybe I'll put one of those little annoying family stickers, 2 AT-ATs and 2 little puppy dog AT-ATs or something like that. I'm kidding. I won't. I hate those. But if you have them, it's great. I'm calm, but I'm not sassy. All right. Here comes the 44-year-old. We are not in first place. We are not in first place. The shoes returned to yellow, Sabersmith. Good. King Sport Cow says, Ken, I got a sticker on my bumper that says, I'm moving as fast as I can as the turtle. I don't believe you, King Sport Cow. I don't believe you. I'm calling a pox on you. I think you're lying. I want on Twitter, without your don't dox yourself. Don't put your license plate there. But on Twitter, King Sport Cow, I want you to send me a picture of that bumper sticker. I don't believe you. Did you inherit that from someone else in Johnson City, Tennessee? Is that a Bristol thing? You bought a used car from Bristol, and that was on there? It's real. I don't believe you, King Sport Cow. It's like aliens. I need photographic proof that cannot easily be debunked. You tweet me that photo, King Sport Cow, the next day or two, and I'll believe you. God bless it. Why did I swing at that pitch? Trey T, why did I swing at that pitch? It's hot. It's hot. You guys can't really tell. I'm in a sleeveless shirt. Like, what am I? From Bristol? Why are we picking on Bristol today, King Sport Cow? I bought the sticker. If I remember, I'll snap and send it to you. If you remember, oh, that's convenient. What do you need me to, we need to get a skiff? Oh, that's a shot. Oh, that sounded solid. God bless it. It's only 5th inning. I don't need to warm up the bullpen yet. If he gives up 2 more runs this inning, the bullpen's getting warmed up. Trey T says, because you miss 100% of the swings, you don't take. Bristol, Tennessee, King Sport Cow. I don't care about Virginia. I've only been to Bristol, Tennessee. I know it's like divided by... What side's a racetrack on, King Sport? Virginia? Because that Tri-Cities Airport... Sorry, everybody. Anytime King Sport Cow is on, I'm going to have conversations about the Tri-Cities area of East Tennessee. The Tri-Cities Airport is close to Bristol, right? Right, if I remember right? It's past Kingsport on the way to Bristol. Answer me, King Sport Cow. King Sport Cow says, Ken, I love you, but you are not terribly important to me. You know what? That's why King Sport Cow is one of my favorites. I was at the Comedy Store last Friday night, as I often am, and that's going to score a run. Bill Burr did a drop-in set, and as Ellis and I were out back, and Burr's walking out to his car, saying goodbye to Tom Dreesen and the gang, and as he's getting in his car, there's like a fan walking up. There's the driveway to the back lot of the Comedy Store. And this fan goes, hey, Bill, I'm sorry to ask, but can I get a picture? And Bill just looks at him in that Bill Burr way and goes, you're not sorry. You love this moment. This is a great moment for you. You're not sorry. Yeah, come over, get a picture. And it was just hilarious. Everyone else was laughing. King Sport Cow, that's you. You remind me of that. Truth at all costs. King Sport Cow says, how can I watch your newest set? Very easily, King Sport Cow. Become a Patreon member at patreon.com/Ken Napzok. Any level of support. You don't even have to pledge for a long time. Any level of support, you'll get The full-length set. All, what, I did 12 minutes, I think, at San Diego at the Mark Ellis and Friends Comedy Show. It's there. It's there, Kingsport Cal. And very soon, very shortly, I've got finally the capital I need. I'm going to be releasing my first comedy EP, the rough and tumble performance from London that we did out there, which was a great fun set, so I'm going to release that. But anyway, that's how you can, Kingsport Cal. Or you fly out to Burbank and go hang out at Flappers. Jonathan Stillflex asks, how far behind am I on my comic pickups? Jonathan, I didn't even, it's to the point of, I don't even think I can say I'm behind. I just think it's fair to say I'm no longer reading the comics. And I have to go pick up some more this week. And I think that I have to be honest. I have to start being honest with myself. I'm just not reading the comics anymore. But they're on my coffee table right now. They're on my coffee. I could snap a photo. The stack is probably about this tall of comics. Mike Fink says, I watched it. And am I going to release my EP via DistroKid? I probably will. I'm going to have to independently put it out there. So, Mike Fink, maybe you and I have a conversation about what's best. You might know. You have a little bit of insight into that kind of world. But yeah, DistroKid, I do have an account. My God, why am I swinging at that bitch? Kingsport Cal says, or I fly to Tennessee. The Holiday Inn is comedy night in Johnson City. I'm sure they'll accept you. Really? How close is that to that Hooters? Or that mall or the Carmike Theater? Maybe I can convince Mark Ellis we fly out for one night. Kingsport Cal, would you pick us up at the airport? You didn't answer my question, Kingsport Cal. Is the Tri-Cities Airport closer to Bristol or Kingsport? Tell me. Anyways. I like this. This is a different kind of stream. I'm just playing my baseball game, and you're asking me questions that I like to answer. We'll get back to Fortnite. There was a big update today. I'll probably be playing tonight by myself. Or if Ken or somebody send me an invite. The other Ken. Oop. Big day today. Big day today. Before this stream, I had to go to Target. I'll give you all three guesses to see what I picked up. It was an electronic device. Is what I had to pick up a device of some sort. Meanwhile, Sabersmith says, I listened to your podcast with Joseph about social media, and I completely agree with you guys and what we talked about. Oh, love that. We're having a lot of fun doing the other center episodes. We can't wait to get back to talking about the galaxy far, far away. But this is where we're at. And I think you guys are really going to love the video game episode that we have coming out tomorrow. Spoiler, I do talk about this game. And you get a little more insight into why it means as much as it does to me. Kingsport Cal says Tri-Cities Airport is closer to Kingsport, I think. There's also an airport in Hawkins County that Obama famously flew in. Oh. Jonathan Stillflex says, any reason why you're done or just too many catch up on? I'm doing an entire watch read-through of all the shows, movies, and started doing novels and comics, and there are a bunch. Jonathan, I think for the simplest answer is that there's too many to catch up on. The more complicated, nuanced answer is I have not enjoyed the comics outside of some individual issues in 3 to 4 years. Like 3 to 4 years. I just felt that they just weren't doing what they were doing from 2014 to 2016 and kind of just naturally started to pull off. As we always say, like, celebrate what you love, and that wasn't not what I was loving. But I still have them, I still buy them, still support them. Love the authors and the artists involved, so I'll still support them, and I'll still get to them. I intend to get to them. So there you go. William Clancy is going to say frozen burrito. No, no. Yeah. So for you, if you're just joining, we're playing the game here. I had to go to Target right before the stream for a electronic device that's maybe misleading. A device. I had to pick something up. Guess what it is. Kevin Gibbs is here. Since any chance of getting more sports cards openings in the future? There is one up this week. I got this. Can I get there in time? Can we turn it double play? Sorry. Yeah, but make sure, Kevin, I want to make sure you're going. I don't do them here anymore. They are on Sports Card ASMR. So go subscribe to Sports Card ASMR, and I try to put them out right now it's every Monday because it helps. That's a little easier in my editing schedule, but yeah, they're there. They're going strong. So if you enjoy the Sports Card openings and a little bit of ASMR fun, they are there on Sports Card ASMR. Move them off this channel because even though this is a monetized channel, I was having a little, some people did enjoy them, and then I think it was harder to break into the ASMR algorithm, which I'm still having struggles with breaking into that algorithm. But we're working on it. But anyways, thanks for asking, Kevin. I think that's peachy. I think that's rather grand. New game controller. No, not even close. No, I don't need a new game controller. I do need a new headset. Well, not this. This is my podcasting headset. But I do need a headset specific to the PS5. So that was on the list. I'll tell you what, Trey, you're close because I literally went into the aisle and I picked up some headsets and I was like, man, nah, not today. Because I had to get this other thing. God bless it. I'm going to lose this game 2-0. Vermont Mike says join the Sports Card Doctor episodes. Thinking about adding a piece of trivia to each episode. Okay, I like that. How do you think that would go? How would you do it? Let me know. I like it. I'll see you, bro. I gotta quit. Kingsport Cal, you're the best, man. I'll get out to Johnson City, Tennessee again. Hit that like button, he says. Kingsport Cal, he's the best. All right, the pitcher's at the plate. I could have pinch hit for him. I could have. But we're gonna work through it. He's gonna go at least one more inning here, I think. Yeah. No other guesses, huh? I think I'll give you a clue. It has to do with dogs. It's not necessarily always to do with dogs, but this device definitely had to do with dogs. Bunt with no one on? This pitcher's got no speed. Oh, okay. I take it back, Jonathan Stillflex. I want robot umps. That was outside. That was outside. Now my leadoff hitter's up. Ooh. A little early. Tad early on that. An anti-barking collar. No. We don't love those in our house. Other people do, and I don't have a problem. Okay, here's one. Pete Rose appeared in the 84 Flare Update and Topps trading cards for what team? Well, Expos, right? Oh, that was outside. All right, Johnson still flex. I'm now convinced robot umps are needed. Treadmill for indoor dog walking. No, but I want one of those. That'd be great. Can you get those? Pitcher's getting tired? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Automatic food dispenser? No. I wouldn't want. Now I'm just asking, do I want these items? Like a one you can have a camera in, razor for the dogs, or an automatic feeder. You both going to the automatic feeder. We serve them wet food. They get some crunchies. We call that crunch munch, but then we got breakfast munch, lunch munch, and dinner munch. How I come up with these terms? Just one day I turned to Franny and I said, Franny, do you want some munch? And she was like, what? And it's now been the thing. A rotator nail filer. Ooh, not a bad idea. In fact, you know what, Trey? Trey, you're zero. You're gonna get it just by your mental telepathy skills here right now, because today it's on the calendar. We got to clip their nails today. We got one of those little toe clippers. Trey T 0. I'm gonna think about it, Trey T. I'm gonna think about it, Trey T. Here, or this is riveting stream activity here, and then you're gonna guess it, Trey T. You're gonna connect with me. You're gonna have an energy hit. Yeah, okay. See if you can do it, Trey T. And if you get this, I'll concede that aliens are real. Got to be careful though. Fair ball. All right, here comes my 44-year-old future Hall of Famer. Greg Taylor's at the plate. First pitch is a ball down the middle. He held off there. Sinclair Dugas has 63 pitches in the game so far. Was the item on sale? No. I had to pay full price. Pitch high. Fastball. Dugas misses, but he might have been throwing high to see if the runner was going here. Paul Griffin is on first base with a modest lead. Half swing. Taylor goes. I'm sensing, is it a color camera for Franny? Way off, but we need one of those. Oh, he went. No. Oh, good. We got life. 2-2 pitch from Dugas. Cubs set at the stretch. Looks in. Throws over to first. Holding the runner here. 2-0 Nationals in the bottom of the 7th inning. 0 out and 1 man on. Ooh, Sabersmith, good detective skills. We're playing I Spy. That's a lazy fly ball. Sabersmith asked, was this item something you have purchased before? The answer is yes. That's all that Trey T gives up. He taps out. The answer is yes. I have purchased this before, and it broke. In fact, it didn't just break. It kind of evaporated, but it's a device. It fell apart, and I needed to go get another one. Good detective skills there. You guys are going to come together on this. I can feel it. Oh, double play. We're cursed. Come on now. All right. We're going to start thinking about getting a relief pitcher in here. Going to warm someone up here. Let him pitch. Who is? Sorry, what's that question? Who is the one using the device more? Me or Grace? Equal parts. We both have to use it. Unfortunately, often. Lazy fly ball. Trey T is the best private investigator I've ever seen. Question. I'm good. I don't have anything more. All right. We are going to keep the pitcher in for one more batter. Don't love bringing relief pitchers in middle of the inning. But if we got to, we got to. Ooh, almost got him. All right, fastball high. High and inside. Got him, lazy fly ball. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to let West go one more batter. Can you purchase this item only at Target? Can you get it anywhere? Great question, Sabersmith, and the answer is anywhere. In fact, I actually first went to Lowe's, saw the option I had there, and went, hell no. This is the item. This is the model that I had that evaporated on me. I'm going next door to Target. You're getting close. Jonathan Stillflex says, not an LED safety necklace for dogs. Got it. No, but I need one of those. We don't do a lot of walking at night. But if we do. All right, bottom eighth. We got to get serious here. I got to admit, when I started a game in A, as I'm trying to call it here, I did not think we'd spend most of the game trying to figure out what I bought at Target. But here we are. And it's riveting for me. Oh, come on. I can't swing at that. Robot umps. A fan. No. I mean, I need one. I have an obsession with fans. I buy a lot of fans. There's a lot of fans in my house. Ceiling fans, industrial strength fans, little mini tiny fans. There's one blowing on my legs right now. It's a little tiny fan. I like this. We're working the count here. Even if I get out, seen a lot of pitches, we can get this guy out. Let's walk. We're in it. We're in this. Leadoff walks usually come around to haunt pitchers. Late in the game, Dugas is a good pitcher, but I don't know. All right. This guy's a veteran player, but I picked him up for a cheap price. He's way past his prime. But he can make contact. Do I actively use this, or do you set it up and let it do its thing? I actively use it. Oh, bad swing. Ranger Donald just purchased a dual blade for himself. Hey, Ranger Donald, they just did that update on Fortnite today. Did they take away the boats? I don't think they were going to. All right, here's my weak hitting catcher. If I had a better budget of the team right now, I'd get another catcher. And there we go, double play ball. Steelflex is asking, how much did this cost? All right, I'll tell you. It cost approximately $99. $99. Would this item fall into the tool category? Not directly, but you might find it near the tools if you're in Target. Ranger Donald says hasn't played yet today. Well, you're not helping me, Ranger Donald. Got a little submarine action right here, right now. Inside or outside use? Inside. Definitely inside use. Will McLean, Detective McLean. Where's Detective McCarcel? We need him here today. Nice pitch. Shut that guy down. I mean, no, I get you could technically use it outside. I don't think it'd be effective. By the way, I also bought 2 lean cuisine meals. All right, if we're keeping score at home. I didn't go there for that, but I took a swing to the frozen food section. And I was going to buy some Uncrustables. But right now, it's too hot for Uncrustables. I wouldn't call Uncrustables a hot weather item. I think I've learned that the hard way. Same with peanut butter and crackers. I get those little packages of peanut butter and crackers. Not a hot weather item. Tracy says if he pissed off if anything, $99 disintegrated. For both dogs, Jonathan. Tracy, I am not a warranty person. I don't care about them. I don't like to take the time to file or submit your warranty on something that's simple, especially something that's $99. I can't afford $99 every day of my life, but what am I going to do? I never get the warranty. I never sign up. I never go to the website and register never. I think I have to now because this thing did not, in less than 6 months, didn't just stop working, started to disintegrate. piece by piece, in a way in which I could not understand. I couldn't fathom. And it was a name brand item. We're on. Slow runner. I might pinch run for him here. Yeah, we're going to pinch run. Some strategery. Like, I hate to sound like my dad, Trey T, but it happened in, like, phases and waves. Like, it wasn't like one day I was like, this thing just, it was like, oh, this thing came off. Oh, that's weird, that part broke. Oh, this broke. Why is that doing that? What's going on? Where's that piece? Like, over the course of 6 weeks. I felt like my father. They just don't make them like you used to. All right, that's in the gap. That's going to score a run, kids. We're going to go for three. Parnell's in. Safe. He's got that 92 speed. You're going to bring in the closer now. One out. Bring in that closer. We got this. I'm going to dedicate this win to Ken Plume, who's long left this stream because he doesn't like sports, unless the sport is hunting people on Fortnite. And Sean says, just to be certain, do you put this on or in them? Neither. Has nothing to do with the dogs themselves when you have the device. It's a direct result. But in or out, neither. The brand that disintegrated, I can't reveal it. That's classified information, Brian, and if I say that, I'll be violating secrets. We got a tie ball game, kids. Look at that tie ball game. I believed in myself. Did you believe in myself? A shot vacuum. I'm not sure of that terminology, Jonathan. Ryan Taylor's online looking. Target's going to be like, why is there suddenly a push in our website at 3:45 in the Pacific? Jonathan, explain what you mean by shot vacuum. I was expecting questions about Trump's indictment today, why I'm watching Ken Burns, the Vietnam doc, all those things. No, we've got this. John Silflex says, sorry, like a handheld vacuum. I'm going to go ahead and say that you are now there. Oh, that was a smoked baseball. Win and run could be in scoring position right there. Shot vacuum. Yeah. A little security camera to see. No, we have that. And Trey T is now veered completely left. We have a blink or whatever those cameras are. It's actually hilarious to check in on them. They just sit there all depressed. That's not, Oh, you're there. That's what I had to go get. I had to go get a handheld floor cleaning vacuum. Because the Black & Decker one I bought about 6 months ago worked like a charm until literally about 6 weeks ago when it started to fall apart piece by piece. Not a dustbuster. No, not a dustbuster. Like, we're talking, well, my hands are off the screen, but like a big handheld, like, Bissell floor cleaner. Because we have carpet in most of our house, unfortunately. Not our choice. And, man, you got a 17-year-old Chihuahua and a very stubborn 5-year-old Chihuahua. who was rescued. We have got to clean up them pee stains, or else we'll be a disgusting house. And so that's what I, about 6 months ago, bought it. I vacuum up the poops. No, I don't vacuum up the poops. I clean up the poops tray with a paper towel and a hand sprayer, and then we vacuum the floor. Because Baxter don't care anymore. Baxter is old, but he hasn't lost control. But Baxter is not lost control. And I keep having this argument like with my mom and stuff. She's like, well, he's just so old. He's lost control. No, I've been around dogs that have just lost control. Baxter has just determined, he turned 17 this month, that he's like, yeah, no, I go where I want to go now. And you're going to deal with it. You take me outside, we go outside. You put me on the pee pad, I go on the pee pad. But if I wake up and you're not there, I'm going. You have about a 30-second window. If you hear Baxter wake up from his naps, you have about 30 seconds to race and go get Baxter before he goes on the ground. Franny goes on the potty pad. Franny is potty trained, just does not. I've never met a dog. Dog talk. Are you guys ready for dog talk? I've never met a dog. Franny is a rescue. She's about 5 years old. Definitely had some trauma, like a lot of rescue dogs. She's potty trained. She knows where she wants to go. You have to put a pad there. If you move the pad, if you move the pad to another part of the room, she's not like, oh, the pad's where I go. She's like, no, right here. I want to go right here. So we have a pad spot. But if you take Franny outside, she doesn't go potty too much. Like, even on a walk, she doesn't go potty. She'll go kind of. She's gotten better. But she doesn't connect the two. Like Baxter, you take Baxter out for a walk, he's like, great. I've been meaning to claim most of Burbank with my pee. Franny does not do that. She's like, never the two shall meet. It's bizarre. I've never met a dog like that. It's just usually instinctual. Oh, grass outside? Cool. I'm going Tinks. Walk-off time indeed, Will. And we still got another game after this. I just have to get off before 5. Might have been able to swing at that one. Change up, though. Should have swung at that. That's my bad. You got to protect on 2 strikes. You got to protect. Good outing for Sinclair Dugas. Little plot twist. He started for the Dodgers when I was the vice president of baseball operations for the Dodgers. All right. Styles is not a power hitter. Clearly. Oh. I don't know about walk-off time. Sabres misses. Chunk is a short-haired pity, so I don't have a lot of hair. However, excessive gas is a lot of fun. He's a house hippo. Oh, it's amazing. I love dog talk. Franny is one of the most unique dogs I've owned. Everyone, of course, loves their dogs. Everyone, all that stuff. So I'm not comparing her to other dogs or saying she's the best dog ever. I love Franny so much. She is the goofiest dog I've ever been around. The emotions on her face, I can read them more than any other dog. Her actions, you could tell she's very moody. When she gets upset, she's upset. When she's happy, she's happy. Just does the goofiest things. She's like a funny dog. She's a stand-up dog. Baxter, who turned 17 at the end of this month. Feel free to send gifts. He's just the calm, cool, collective guy. The king of Burbank, we call him. And Ratsy before, rest in peace, Ratsy, was just such a princess, right? Just the classic kind of like, these ruffians, why am I around them? Franny is the ruffian. All right, here's another one of... no, actually, this is not one of my former players. He was the last time around.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone? Or or is the hitter going to come outside it?
All right, we got him. We got him.
Finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat. So next to hit is Joel Cabrera.
Sorry, I got a dog text coming right now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
We're going to win this game. Will McClain, we are going to win this game. We got one of my best pitchers on the mound. He can't go long. We're going to have to pinch hit next inning.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Thank you, Sabersmith.
Did well just to make contact there.
I'm thinking of starting Red Dead 2, the story version again. I don't know if that would make a good stream. Story games sometimes don't make good streams. But I think I miss the story.
Nice range and the side is retired.
And I've never gone up back and played a game like that, where you now know how the story goes, and maybe you could make some different decisions. All right, we're gonna pinch hit for the pitcher here, big power hitter here. This might be how we end the game, Will McClain. This might be for you. Brad Heim has a fastball, slider, curveball, two-seam, and a changeup. Ooh. Did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get it? Did he get it? Get out of here. Yes! Opposite field blast. Do I play as high or low moral first time? I generally find myself going high moral. I've never played the other Red Dead does too. Always played high moral. Occasionally you dip down, I get it, but I always go high morals. Maybe I'll go low. Maybe I'll tap into my dark side. Look at that. Look at that. Touchdown, says Dave McKay. That's absolutely right. All right, we got about another half hour, but we can start a new game here. Let me run through my stats. Big win. Needed that. The team's been struggling. The team has been struggling. All right, one more with Washington. We can get out of this. Okay. Check the transactions. Anyone coming out? No big trades. Got it. Okay. We're one game over 500. 11.5 out of first place, but what are we in the wild card? We're 5.5 back in the wild card. It's only June. We got time. We got time. All right, we'll start this next game here. So here's some of the uniforms. There's a home, digital camo 2, home 1978, home 1980, which I kind of like. Home 88. That's the Padre uniforms I was familiar with. Home 98. I kind of like those ones. Home 04. I don't mind these ones. All right. What do you got? What do you guys vote for? Here's my home 04, home 98, home 88, home 80, home 78. What do we got? We'll put it to vote here. Digital camo ones are okay. Go. So I can't turn these around. 78. Ranger Donald's got a vote for 04. Simple, direct. I like the 04 uniforms. Will McClain is on the fence of 04 or 98. I don't mind the 98s at all. World Series uniforms there. But 04 is leading in the clubhouse with 2 votes. I'm going to take that as a vote for 04, Will. Run through 88, the classic Barf Brown. 88-04. So 88 or 04. But if you put both options, I'm counting that as also a vote. So it's like half a vote for 04. So now we're at 2 votes for 04, half a vote for 98, half a vote for 88. It's looking like 04. Should have just made an actual poll. I don't even have my sound effects queued up. There we go. Home run. All right. We're calling it here shortly. No other votes coming in? No other votes coming in. I mean, look at the horrible 80s. They're not as bad as I thought. 78s are pretty bad. Cody Hall. Doing it for Jake. Cody Hall comes in with the big vote, the deciding vote. We got it. Look at that. Cody Hall of Wanger Central. I think that's what they're called. My Catalina Island brother says we're doing it. We're going with the 04 uniforms. Jake Peavy, I thought one of the greatest pitchers of all time. I thought an instant Hall of Famer. Really did.
Petco Park in San Diego. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Washington Nationals.
I don't look back fondly on the height of the pandemic era. Dark time. But I will say, I do miss facing Cody Hall in some baseball action. All I'm saying is it's still possible. All right. I was just here. Not at the stadium, but San Diego. They do such a great job of capturing the buildings behind Petco. It's so accurate. 04 it is. Is that Jake Peavy on the mound? No, it's Todd Hayden, a 42-year-old right-hand ace with a second. I think that's Kevin Smet's house. No? Okay. He's a 4,000 strikeout guy whose career was pretty much left for dead when he was about 35, 36 years of age. And then he started getting better because I upped his stats. It's the PEDs of video game baseball. Saber Smith says, were my dogs rescues? Yeah, Franny is a rescue. Baxter might not be because it came from Grace's parents actually owned Baxter for a long time, and he's a papered show dog, so not so much there. But Adelaide Ratsy before that was a rescue. I think every dog in my life has been a rescue, going back to when I was a wee little lad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the love and vibes to Smet. Saw Kevin at Comic-Con just last week. And his head's in the right spot. The great thing about today is I've already won on a walk-off victory, and I've already got a new carpet cleaning handheld vacuum. Today can't get any better. Even Cody Hall still showing up as a friend to me and acknowledging me in public, even after all the debauchery in Catalina. That's a win, too. But even that can't be topped by the handheld carpet cleaning vacuum I had to buy today at Target. I think what needs to happen is, much like they had Wanger Con in Vegas, what was that, last year? I do think we need to have Wang Zok Con at Catalina. Would you all come out to Catalina Island for Wang Zok Con, featuring Mark Ellis and the Striffler 5? Ever thought about investing in a carpet shampooer? Well, Jonathan, here's the thing. We do have one. We have our home carpet cleaning system. One of those big fancy vacuums and blah, blah, blah. It's not convenient. And the dogs go so much that we needed something more immediate. So that's where that showed up. Because that was my first option. When it really first started happening, I was like, okay, we're renters. We need to protect this carpet. I'm gonna invest in a carpet shampooer for ourselves. And it was great. But then Franny showed up, and Franny was like, oh, I do this every day. Easy fly ball. Can of corn. I don't know if Cody Hall's still in the chat. He has a job and a family. I can't expect him just to stay on the internet all day. But I was surprised, I'll say, a little surprised that the Angels held on to Shohei Ohtani and added some bats around him. Bold move. Bold move, Cotton. I was really surprised about that. Laserbolt is here. Go Tigers, he says.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
By the way, Ohtani retired in this franchise mode some time ago after finishing up his career with the Mets, after he played with the Rays, after leaving the Angels. Is that the future? Did I predict the future? We'll find out.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't fix it.
Cody says it's a very dumb move, and I'm all for it. That was the thing. Like, I think it's a great idea. Now we're just talking. Welcome to Sports Talk. I'm Ken Zok, and welcome to Sports Talk. Cody Hall's on the line. We're talking Angels. We're talking Angels here. I do think it was a dumb move. Get the world for him. He's the greatest player of all time, perhaps. We'll see how it ends up. You never want to say that too early. Talk to Don Mattingly, Sandy Koufax, Ken Griffey Jr., Hack Wilson, anyone. But, man, I do like that they were like, okay, let's get two bats around him. Let's do this. Let's give you all the season of memories as he leads the league in home runs and triples and strikes everyone out. And I think I think it's bold. You kind of have to respect it. You have to respect it as a fan.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit is Wesley Williams. And as you take a look at the
Sabersmith says he was a stray who got caught in a storm drain. I'm assuming you're talking about your dog, Sabersmith, but you could be talking about the Angels and Shohei Ohtani. I don't know. Oh, let me tell you about Wesley Williams.
makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here.
Is it Cody Hall? Yeah, I'm assuming it's Cody Hall because I sense the frustrated Angel fan. But there's a way to test Cody Hall where I can ask him, what song did you sing at karaoke in Catalina? Jonathan's asking about comparing baseball players in different eras, players from the 70s, 90s to current day players. Is it fair considering the vast improvements of data, training, and whatnot? I both think it is completely acceptable and fair and part of the allure of the game, but also it's impossible to actually compare eras, and that's part of the fun of it. But, yeah, we can definitely, look at the stats and say they're similar, but a player, and it's not he was a Katrina rescue. That's awesome. Third eye blind, semi-charmed life. This is the real Cody Hall. Unless they talked about it ad nauseam on Wangers, and everyone just knows. So it goes both ways for me, Jonathan, where I think it is like, what am I trying to say? A superstar from the 1970s might not be a superstar if they were playing today. Their skills, their size, their strength, the way they play the game, facing 100-mile-per-hour fastballs, they might not succeed. But I think it goes the other way, too, where if you were to take a big hitter, Aaron Judge is going to be good in any era, but a free-swinging Aaron Judge or Giancarlo Stanton in a era where, Tom Seaver and Steve Carlton or Sandy Koufax in the 60s are absolutely striking you out, and that has a strikeout is, means something different then than it does now. I don't think it's fair to compare both ways. And you just have to, the eras of it. Babe Ruth, absolutely one of the top 5 to 10 players of all time. You have to go context based on the era, but even, put up Josh Gibson against Babe Ruth and see what he would have done had he been allowed to play. Andrew Cook is here. Says this is a non-American hearing something that's best of all time seems to deny that we have much of a future. That's true. Things can always get better, as they sing. Yeah, I agree with that. The game of the century, and it's played in like 2003. So then would that not be proof that modern day players are better? No. My point is, I know what you're saying. To clarify, like, Aaron Judge strikes out 200 times a year, right? And that's acceptable now because they view strikeouts differently. But they played the game differently back then to where I think Aaron Judge would not have hit 60-plus home runs in 1977. I think he would have needed to hit the ball where you couldn't strike out 200 times and be a productive player. The game was just different. So I think the newer breeds always are going to be a little bit better than the previous generations because of size and strength and training. A player from the 1960s, Willie Mays, playing in 1920 might have hit 75 home runs. You know what I mean? Like, they're always going to be a little better, but they're always of their own eras too. So to me, it goes both ways. This Jeffrey Styles guy has better start hitting, or I'm going to need a trade for another catcher. But I think on a base level, the newer generation is always going to be better than last, and that's the way it's supposed to work. Saber Smith asked, am I going to see TMNT Mutant Mayhem? No, never been a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Nothing against them, just did not find me. I didn't read the comics before they became the animated show, and then by the time the animated show came out, I just wasn't into that genre of entertainment as much, and kind of missed me a little bit. So I saw the first two movies in the theater. I mean, because Vanilla Ice, but I didn't see them. So no plans to see that. But to all that do, more power to you. I think I'm going to see that movie this weekend about a famous Mattel action figure. I almost said Modelo because I was thinking about Catalina again. Ooh, look at that little trick play. Are they going to replay that? No? Okay. I'm not done talking about Catalina. Once I start talking about Catalina, I just go there in my mind. There was nothing better. You get in your golf cart. We were up at Hamilton Cove, and you get in your golf cart, and you have to go down this winding road into the town, and it's just this world of possibilities in front of you. What are we going to discover now? What are we going to do? And you get into town, you're like, is it coffee? Is it a drink? Is it karaoke? Is it pizza? Oh, Cody, we got to go back to the island. If we're going to Grace, I think she'll love it. Yeah. No, yeah, we're all going. Try not to talk about the movies right now with the strikes going on, but I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. I'll want to share my thoughts at some point. What a good pitch. This is why this guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer when he finally decides to retire. Cody Hulse was mentally, I never left. I think there's some truth to that. I never left Catalina. My soul is there. Like lately, I've been feeling disclosure. I've got some contact issues going on. I think my eyesight's changing again, so I need to go back and get a new prescription or something. And so I feel a little out of sorts. I've just been walking around with my head kind of in the clouds. And feeling like a little dizzy or not seeing things as well, not hearing things as well. Just in the clouds. And I think now I've been thinking about my eyesight, something going on with me medically. No, I think I just still in Catalina. There with Cody and Christian and Zonia and Striffler and Ellis and Grace and Brian and Laura and a whole cast of characters just on that island. Luau Larry. The whales. The dolphins. The weird crusty guy at the gas station. That Vaughn's, that's the center of the universe. All right, Sabersmith, you take Chunk to the park. I'm so glad you rescued Chunk, Sabersmith. We got about 15 minutes left in the stream, so thanks for all hanging out. If you're watching a little bit later, I hope you relaxed with me. That's a double play ball. Bud's going to score a run. Not what you want to do, but we'll take it. Not an RBI. Cody Hall does what I do. I know Cody Hall's a map guy. We call him a map guy. I'm a map guy, too. Cody says, the other day I looked up Catalina on Google Maps and just looked around. I do that probably once a week, Cody. Do you want to do it together? Do you want to meet up maybe at a diner and we'll bring our iPads and just look at Google Maps? There's so many great YouTube videos out there of people just like had put cameras up and they just recorded their trip around the island. And there's one guy I just watched. He goes like all the way around from the center of town up to Hamilton Cove, back. Then he goes out to where that gas station was, Cody, which goes past the ferry and out to the. And I just was mesmerized because I wanted to be there again. Even that trip to the gas station was relaxing, spiritual even. It's around the corner of the island. It's crazy. Google Maps stream next week. Tell Rufagaba. That's what the next Wanger show is. Just me and you going on the maps. I don't know what it is. It's such I'm not a father, but I guess it's just a weird dad or uncle trait. Like documentaries on World War II and just looking at Google Maps and the places that you've been. Occasionally I'll bring up Paris again. Just, oh yeah, I remember we walked on that street. What's the point of that? What's the point of that? You're just on a map going, yeah, I was there. Man, it takes me back. It's a good way to relive the vacations. Even more than like a family slideshow or a Facebook album. Just going to the maps and no one, I don't know about you, Cody. We're getting to some real deep stuff here. This could be an episode of The Blathering. There's something that feels right in my soul that if I can go back to like a place on Google Maps that I visited before and I can find my way around on the map by just moving it around. Oh yeah, you turn a left here and that's how you get to Vaughn's. You go up by the hotel that's pink and kind of at the top of the hill and it's got that old golf cart out there from the olden days out there and you make a left at that hotel and you go down the hill to Vaughn's. The fact that I just know that in the back of my head just makes me feel alive. Makes me feel alive. Oh, laser bolts. Please, if you guys haven't watched laser bolts videos, videos on the flight simulator, they're really relaxing stuff. And Laserbolt's got a great relaxing voice. And Laserbolt has got the voice of a chum. Like just a guy you met at a bar, complete stranger. You wave, how you doing, buddy? Next you know, you're best friends. Laserbolt has got that vibe in his videos. And he's got some great flight simulator videos I recommend highly. And he's got some great drone footage, too. But, yes, Laserbolt, fly your little Cessna out to Catalina, please. And then Cody Hall and I will just watch your video. And we'll do a live reaction. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's that little weird shop. There's that video game arcade. Can you fly your Cessna down the roads?
No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors.
Ken says, do you have the game for the stream set for Fortnite? I don't know. I did reuse some settings because I was lazy today. I wasn't sure I was going to stream. So I reused some settings, but I thought I copy and pasted it in something new, but it might say Fortnite. Thank you, Laserbolts. Thank you. Here's the guy that won the game last night, Will McClain. Now he's starting in right field. He's normally a first baseman. He's not the best right fielder, but he can play it. And he's going to loop that one in. We got to run on third, kids.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third.
Looping it in. I like these unis. Might play these unis a little bit more. I haven't played them yet since I took over the Padres. That's going to get a home run, kids. Oh, that's not even going to get. That's a single. That should have been a double, but we got two of the slowest players on the team. We'll hold. We'll hold.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here.
It's not as hot today, but it's still hot. God, where Cody lives, it's probably 172 degrees. Oh, that's a big blast. Oh, that's a big blast. Oh, yeah. Look at those hotels. That is so accurate to what it actually is. It's crazy. I know it's not insane to think that they took a picture of downtown San Diego and made it. But speaking of Google Maps, it feels like you're walking around Google Maps. We got ourselves a big lead. Now I can swing a little more freely. Jonathan Stillflex says, what was my favorite 2K MLB game? I don't know. I didn't play a ton of them, but I did play one. 04, 05 range. And then I didn't start really playing MLB The Show until 2009, which was, I think, the Dustin Pedroia cover. And even then, I didn't play franchise mode as much. I played you create one player and you follow his career. Which wasn't as fun. And then I stopped playing until 2018. It wasn't until the 2018 MLB The Show that I returned to the game. Here's Elliot Rudy at the plate. That's a solid hit ball, kids. I almost traded this guy. He's 36 years old. Not a lot of power at second base. But he's a clubhouse guy. And he's got those glasses. Again, none of this real. Things I add. All right, we are going to try to slip a bunt down here. Pitcher at the plate. Got to concentrate. Sorry, Chad. I got to concentrate. Got to lay down a drag bunt. Can we do it? Oh, pretty good bunt. Nice. If he'd been a little faster and not the pitcher, he might have made it. All right. It's all right. Our leadoff guy up. Small ball, as they say. Steel flex. Loop it in. Run's going to score. Perfect. That's Padre baseball. That's not Padre baseball. I don't know what Padre baseball is. Still never seen a game at Petco Park, but I have gotten really drunk at Comic-Con parties in Petco. Oh, let me tell you. Look at this. Jonathan Stillflix says I played 2K6 with Jeter on the cover. I remember that. Loved it. Showboat and catches, super bunts. I tried playing this show at Walmart, one of those demo screens, and I couldn't bat. Yeah, I would highly recommend, Jonathan, if the show's kind of the only show in town right now, which is unfortunate. I don't mind. I wish there was more video games, baseball games to compete against each other, but you have to find the right setting. I don't play. I forget what I play on, but I don't play on the new updated settings. I just don't. They're not intuitive to me, and it's not fun. So this is whatever system this is, the analog system. That's what I play on. Goo. Jonathan says, hey, by the way, any plans on an other center live stream? Yes, absolutely. Thanks for asking. No live stream in July because just everything going on. Also a lot of travel. Joseph was finishing his latest short film, which he's now finished. And then had to, unfortunately, travel back to Wisconsin for some family stuff. And then I was heading to Comic-Con and all that kind of stuff. So no stream, and we're going to be back in August. Hopefully, hopefully the strike starts to come to a close, both these strikes, but not looking like it. So, yeah, we're going to do another center live stream. They're a lot of fun. Few minutes left in this stream. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Again, if you're watching later, and a lot of you do on replay, I hope this wasn't demonetized, because YouTube pretty much demonetizes all my live streams afterwards because some music cue in the background. I shut down all the music in this game because this one has a lot of modern rock and or roll. But, yeah. Hi to those watching later is my point. Dropping in about half hour is the latest episode of The Blathering, so you can stick around for that. Look at that dancing Padre. It's not amusing. It's like those damn Instagram, TikTok dance videos that somehow I watched once going, what, you ever watch something on like Instagram Reels or TikTok or something and be like, what the hell is this? So you watch it and you go, oh, no, I don't like that. And then the algorithm's like, did you like dance videos? Because here's 50. That's where I'm at in life right now. And I got nothing against the folks that are doing the dancing. They look really happy, and I can't dance like that. Though Cody Hall will tell you at a wedding, I'm not as bad as you want me to be, but I'm not as good as I need to be. Those, they're doing their thing. They're dancing. They're spreading joy. I'm okay with it. But I don't know why they exist. It's not it's not art. It's content. It drives me crazy. Anyways, crowd simulation here is fire. Yeah, no, it's a good one. It's a good one. Andrew Cook says, is the FIFA Women's World Cup getting much coverage in the U.S.? Nah, I still don't. Soccer. Yeah, I have some unpopular opinions on soccer and football that I'll keep to myself. Is it the most popular sport in the world? Yeah, I think you could argue that's the case, statistically and spiritually. It's just never caught on. I just don't think it'll ever catch on in America. And that's not necessarily a good thing for us, for what it says about us. I do not like soccer. I can't stand watching it. It's just not exciting to me. It's just boring as hell. I just can't get into it. And I'm one person. But my old roommate was he was a soccer player, but semi-professional soccer player out of Cleveland. He always had soccer on. World Cup was Christmas to him. It was Christmas, New Year's, and Super Bowl all rolled in one. He'd be watching FIFA World Cup stuff right now. I'm sure he is right now. But the way he is, I don't think he watches the Women's World Cup, if you know what I mean and what kind of person and comic he is. But yeah. Time difference could be a thing too. It just was never marketed. It's our habits. I don't know why. I'll let other people, more intelligent pundits explain why soccer has never and might never catch on here in America. It's definitely more popular in America than it used to be, right? I mean, I think that's fair, and that could be a little generational shift. And quite frankly, the FIFA video game might be the reason that helped and changed a bit. But there's soccer everywhere here. That's what's weird. There is soccer everywhere here. If you drive down by Lake Balboa, near the 101 and Balboa Avenue in the San Fernando Valley, big fields, soccer all the time. Teams, hobbyists, all the time. It's definitely celebrated out here. It's just weird. It never breaks through. I don't know why. Take it from me, a dumb American. Ted Lasso, something that can help too. It's a good point. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. Yeah, Jonathan, I think you're right. I think it's picking up more. Yeah, I think there's some of that. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to sim a couple of innings here. Bear with me. A little bit of boring screen action here. Oh, bases loaded. Oh, my gosh. Grand slam. Look at that grand salami. We're doing great, and I'm not even playing. And then we're going to... Oh, that's not good. We're going to speed up here because I got to end the stream here soon. But we are going to get towards the end of the game here. All right. Let's go. Inning and a half. We can do this. Get your final questions in. Anything you want to add to the stream. If you want to explain why soccer isn't as popular as other sports in the world here in the United States. I'm asking. I don't fully know. There definitely seems, not only is it getting better, there's definitely, in the past, there's those times that that really legendary run by the women's team, the Brandy Chastain era, all this stuff. Like, it just seemed like, here it is, soccer has finally come to America. Oh, nope. You got the Major League Soccer. You know, you got the stadium down here in Carson. So you're getting coverage of Messi arriving in Miami, including highlights of the first few games he's played. Yeah, that's crazy. I have, as I said up top of the stream, I don't turn on cable and just watch ESPN like I used to, but I know who Messi is. I have no idea he's on a team in Miami. I didn't know there was a team in Miami. You know what I mean? And I'm not the case study because I'm just not paying attention as much. But should go into a match. I think I'd rather go to hockey. Hockey's fun to watch. That sounded like a threat from Jonathan. You should try going to a match. I know it wasn't. Look at those seagulls flying in the background. All right, big win. I don't think I've had this much of an offensive outburst. Craziness. A 4-hole.
Now here's the first offering. Grounded to short.
Just trying to get to the final inning here. We can take it home and end this stream and have some fun. We'll do it again. Then Fortnite coming back. Red Dead 2. I won't play the Space Battle Contest game until the strike is over. But, yeah, more on the way. It's David Beckham's team. Oh, I know Beckham. I know you can bend it like him. Messi's going to end up as part owner of it. See what? That's weird to me. You signed a player, and part of the contract is your co-owner? That's weird. I don't trust that. What is this? The 1900s? He's our starting shortstop, our manager, and our co-owner. I don't like that at all. Hockey players occasionally score. They do. I like watching hockey, though. I was a big hockey fan back in the mid-90s. Wrexham will also. Oh, that's right. You got the Ryan. Reynolds. And what's his home from? It's Always Sunny. Mac from Sunny. Yeah, that helps too. Any chance of a weekend stream? Maybe. My weekends are usually pretty busy. But yeah, I'm also meaning because I do have the memberships. I do have the channel memberships, and I 100% am ready to do the members only streams. Just not right now. This I wasn't expecting to get the job I got a couple months ago, so it changed a lot of things. Changed a lot of my time, and often a lot of my writing is done on the weekend for it, as well as comedy and music. And he gets a cut of Apple TV and MLS money to believe. What is going on out there? I'm all for profit sharing. Rob McElhenney, yeah, that Mac. There we go. This is it. Double play gun in the game. Yeah, look at that. My Padres are playing better. I'm not going to get fired after this contract. You get fired or renewed every 3 years in this game. My first year into this contract. We're gonna do a lot better. All right, everybody. That's kind of the end of the stream here. Kind of what we're doing. And I love hanging out with y'all. And we're going to do it again. And I appreciate it. If you're watching on the replay later, thank you. Again, new episode of Blathering drops shortly. All right? Bye.